Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Senator Jim Seward of the 51st District, which includes the Mohawk Valley portion of Herkimer County. And I must say that back in 2011, when the Schoharie County portion of my Senate district was hit very hard with flooding due to Hurricane Irene and Lee, Governor Cuomo and his entire administration gave that small county and that area of our state, as well as others that were impacted, very much attention, personal attention, and that area is on its way back from those floods. Now that we have been hit the night before last right here in Herkimer County and the Mohawk Valley, we are finding that the same is true. Governor Cuomo is giving this area his personal attention with this disaster, as well as his entire administration. We're pleased to be joined today by Commissioner Jerome Hauer of the Homeland Security, Commissioner DeStito of Office of General Services, First Deputy Gagnon of the New York State Police. Locally, we have Jim Bono, the chairman of our Herkimer County Legislature, Jim Wallace, our county administrator, Chief Malone of the village of Herkimer and the village of Mohawk, Chief Parisi of the Little Falls, and Sheriff Farber, our Herkimer County Sheriff. We're here today to receive a briefing on the status of our recovery efforts, and I'm delighted now to introduce the Governor of the State of New York, Andrew Cuomo.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. First, I'd like to thank the Senator for his extraordinary leadership once again. At a time when people need help and assistance, the Senator has stepped to the forefront. I want to praise all the local first responders who have done a truly amazing job, and the local elected officials. These are all difficult times and difficult circumstances, but you also see the best in people come out, and we're seeing that once again. We think the worst is behind us for now. The situation was you had saturation over the past few days from a large amount of rain. We then had a significant burst, and that created obviously flooding and high levels of water coming off hills, etc. We're keeping a disaster declaration in effect for the following counties: Broome, Shenango, Clinton, Delaware, Essex, Franklin, Herkimer, Madison, Montgomery, Oneida, Otsego, Tioga, Schoharie, St. Lawrence, and Warren counties. The first order of business in a situation like this is to make sure the situation is stabilized, and health and safety concerns, that people who need to be out of their home are taken out of their home, people who are in an immediate situation that is dangerous, that we attend to that first, and that's what the state police, local police will be working on, the emergency services, just making sure people are safe first. I know for people who are anxious to get on with life, and they want to get the house repaired, etc., and they're looking for help. We're still trying to stabilize the health and safety of people, so that's the priority, and we ask everyone's understanding with that. That will go on through this evening and then tomorrow. We hope the significant rain has stopped, at least for the short term. And we don't expect any additional significant rain until Monday. So we'll work on stabilizing the health and safety situation. Step 2 is then the repair, etc., of individual homes. We're in contact with a federal agency that is primarily responsible for that, FEMA. We have a phone number for FEMA, 1-800-621-FEMA, F-E-M-A. They are primarily responsible for assistance to individual homeowners. We believe that the damage here will qualify for federal assistance. Again, FEMA will take a day or two to get on the ground and get up and running. So if people sense a delay there, it's just the normal operating protocol for the federal government. We also have a situation where city services, town services, water services, sewage treatment services are in need of assistance, and that will also be a priority, to get the water system up and the sewage treatment system up. We have resources from all sides imaginable. We have state resources. Neighboring counties have been extraordinarily helpful, and they're sending in resources and personnel. So we need a little patience. For the people who have gone through what is truly significant damage, and we've partially toured the area. I was here yesterday and did an aerial tour yesterday, and I'm going to be visiting more communities today. You've had people's homes that are just destroyed and demolished in a matter of minutes, just out of the blue. Homeowners who have been in homes for 50 years that never had any water damage, and now the home is virtually destroyed from water damage. It's traumatic, to say the least, to see your whole life turned upside down, literally in a matter of minutes. We want you to know that we are here, and we will do everything possible to help. You are not alone. You have neighbors. You have friends who care. You have agencies, not-for-profit agencies, who are here to help. And ironically, this morning I was in the North Country, town of Keene, which suffered very significant damage from Hurricane Storm Irene and Storm Lee. And the community was devastated. And I was there for days at the time. And I remember people coming up, and people were crying, and people were saying, "We'll never get through this. My life is ruined. There's no way we can come back. There's no way we can come back." And today we were opening the new firehouse in Keene, and the town, frankly, never looks better. So there's a silver lining to these situations, and I know it looks terrible. They say it's darkest before the dawn, but like Keene, like communities all across New York, as the senator said, we've been through this before. We come together, and we come out of it better than we went into it. And the same is going to happen here, and we're all going to make sure it happens here. Questions, comments? Speechless. Thank you.
We are looking at the forecast, and you said we're hoping that there's not a lot of additional flooding, but are things being done to lower water levels? Would you do any of that to, if we do get more rain, to prevent that?
Well, there's not a lot that we can do. The river theoretically should crest this evening, but the levels are down, and that is the good news. We don't expect more rain or significant more rain in the short-term forecast. That's more good news. So now it's going to be more dealing with the damage of the past couple of days.
In regards to power outages, I know like the village of Mohawk has municipal power, and I believe they suffered widespread damage. Do you know a time frame, if it's short-term, long-term, at repairing power outages municipally or even the bigger companies? We're
going to go literally and take a look now. So I don't have a time estimate. I can tell you we're going to do everything we can to expedite it and accelerate it, and we'll be talking to the power companies, et cetera. We also have portable generators that the state has, and we'll bring everything we have on site that can help. Okay? Any of my colleagues have anything to say? To add? Okay. Thank you all very much. Thank you. Thanks, sir. You want to get right to Mohawk?